Hey, how's it going? I don't know if you saw the videos that Alan Robb and I have been doing. I've got like, I don't know, probably an hour's worth I'm trickling in. I think it was in the last video I made a comment about the state of American music, how it's just incredibly boring. We've got things like Soulja Boy and Akon, and it all kind of sounds the same to me. We also have really bad country, Disney pop, and then of course plenty of mass-produced hip-hop, which is now mainstream, which in my opinion makes it a lot less fun. It was more fun when it was actually from the street, but that's just me. Now, today I was on MSN, and they have this comedy bit on there called The Big Debate. Today the big debate was whether or not country music is #1 in America. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of people are starting to listen to country. It's become very popular here. And I'm wondering why. I don't think it's because people are into the down-home twangy thing. I don't think that's the reason. I think the reason is country music in America, as bad as it is, still follows a good song structure for the most part. It's a little more intricate than the top 40 music that's happening right now. There's elements in the country that we miss from our top 40, like chorus, verse, B section, nice bridges to link it all up. Okay, what am I on about? Let me try to show you. I'm going to give you an explanation on song structure and what I like. So this might be really elementary for some of you, so you might want to turn this video off, but I'm going to break it down for you best I can. And let me just clarify, I can't read music and I'm not a musician. I used to play guitar and keyboard and bass a little bit, and on a scale from 1 to 10 I was probably a 3 at best. And that's why I decided I was more of a music lover than a musician, and that's why I'm a DJ. So anyhow, check it out. Let's take a look at a typical modern day American tune from the last, I don't know, let's say from this decade. Now, we're going to look at choruses, verses, and B sections. The chorus is the bit that sounds like this. That's the chorus. Now, the verse is the bit that goes in between the choruses, and it sounds something like this. You notice how they both kind of sound the same except for the singing and that little string they pop in the chorus? Otherwise they're identical. Now for the B section, what is that? Typically that's toward the end of the song, and it kind of changes key a bit. So here is an example of a B section for you. Now they all sound really similar, and that's what's happening with modern music. Pretty much what's going on is you've got chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, B section, chorus, and the chorus repeats until the song fades out. Let's check out another song from, I don't know, this decade that's pretty popular, still very popular. I like this song. It's structured very similar. The only difference is it starts out with the verse and not the chorus. So it goes verse, chorus, B section, chorus, repeat until end. Let's check out the chorus. Here is the verse. Now let's listen to the B section. Now this B section is much more interesting than what we got in the 50 Cent song. It definitely sounds different than the chorus and the verse. Check it out. Now that doesn't sound anything like what was happening in the chorus and verse, but let me just show you what's happening here with most music today that we get in America. I'm going to play you part of the verse and let it go into the chorus. Okay, there we went into the chorus. Now there is a little bit of added instrumentation in the chorus, but it's the same thing. It's the same guitar chord, and it's the same groove and the same hand clap that we had in the verse. Okay, now let's listen to an old song that I like, one of my favorite songs, I'll admit. Let's listen to the chorus. Now let's listen to the verse. They sound very similar, the chorus and the verse. Now let's check out the B section of this song. We have a key change. It's totally changed actually. Okay, now check this out. I'm going to play this song and I altered it a little bit. I'm going to play it going from the verse to the chorus. Have a listen. Now that sounded okay, but let me show you something. I'm going to put in the bit that I took out and see if you like it better. But first, let me give you a little explanation. Of course, we have chorus and verse and B section just like before, but I've added this term right here, bridge. Now, by definition, B section and bridge are supposed to be the same, but I make a distinction, and where I make that distinction is the B section is the bit toward the end of the song that is completely different than the rest of the song. The bridge is a cool little bit that you tie together your verses and choruses with. So I'm going to play this song once again and put a bridge in where I had deleted it before and see if you like it better with the bridge. Right here is your bridge. So it kind of breaks it up a bit. This song is obviously a lot more intricate than the other two songs we were listening to. We start with the verse, then we have a bridge to link it into the chorus, a verse, a bridge to link it into the chorus. The B section, which is completely different, jumps into the verse again, into the bridge, and then chorus repeating until end. So there's my interpretation of, or my idea or possible explanation as to why maybe people are gravitating towards country music now. Now, I will never do that. Now, I will admit that I do like really old classic country, maybe from like the 30s and 40s and maybe a little into the 50s. Every once in a while I'll dig it. My old man digs it. I hated it as a kid, but now I kind of like it. But I won't listen to the new stuff. And I will say that I really do enjoy the art of sampling. And I really think it's cool in hip-hop and dance music and in Top 40 where the entire song is like a hook. It's really cool. And a lot of it's sampled. But I will say a couple things. First of all, those type of songs to me are kind of like candy. And I really like candy. But I can't eat candy all the time. I have to have a full meal. I have to have some meat and potatoes too. And maybe a little, pie on top of that. And that's how I would explain a well-structured song. It's more like a full meal than just a dessert. But I do like dessert sometimes. And sometimes I'll skip a meal and not have, meat and potatoes. I'll just eat candy. But, you're going to get sick after a while. Your stomach's going to start to rumble, or at least mine does. And I need some staples in my diet. And sampling is a great thing, but the truth be told, where are the musicians? We need to have some musicians out there putting together some really great, fun music. Because let's face it, as much as we love the art of sampling, we need something to sample from. We're going to tap our resources one of these days. And the way it's starting to look, the only place we're going to be able to go is country. If you'd like me to do more videos like this, just let me know, and I'll throw them up. If you got any questions, please feel free to ask. practice, and enjoy.